Alright, so we're back. I just hit 800 elo. You can see I was 791 in this game. Opponent is 691, so yeah, just hit 800. Just sticking to the same sort of like fast feudal build that I've been doing. So nothing really too crazy different. Still playing Vikings. What I have been doing though is I've been going, at least today, yesterday I was going a lot of militia. Today I've been going for a lot of archers instead. So going archers into crossbows once we hit Castle Age, which I feel like is a lot better. Because I was watching one of Harris' videos and he's the one who made this build order. And he said in his like Patreon he has the full build, and in that you go barracks kind of into range because you have so many on wood, and that way it doesn't affect your food gathering. Which is like, this is why it makes sense to me. It doesn't affect your food gathering in feudal age, so you can click up to castle, right? So you don't really have to spend any food on militia. You save the food, so you click up to castle while gathering gold and wood, right, which are a lot easier to get than the food. And then yeah, slight mistake here on my part. TC is still active here, so you know, very little idle time. I'm gonna have a little bit less food than I would like, just suboptimal there. Kind of been using my geese to, or my sheep to explore, and then he's going for, going on wood, 3 on wood, 1 on boar. So yeah, just going for Archer's build this time, which I feel like works, yeah, just a lot better because I can click up to castle. I don't have to worry about food as much. It's easier for me to get upgrades once I'm clicked up to castle. So yeah, pretty good. And he's luring his deer. I still can't really do that yet. I'm not quite there. Also, I missed these geese the entire game. I pull them in at the end of the game. I always forget how many geese I have to find. So these guys just kind of sat there for the entire game. And then when I'm actually playing the game, I do have like the shrubbery is gone and the woods are smaller. I don't actually know how to turn it on in Capture Age, so I should probably figure that out, see if that's doable. And then, yeah, messed up with her. She was meant to go to the forward boar. So we now have 7 on food, or, yeah, 10 on food. I think it's 1, 2, 3, 4, yes, 7, 8. 8 on here, 2 on here, and then 11th is getting the boar. So just kind of building up. I'm gonna 2 times this just because it's just classic Dark Age. I keep letting my scout die as well. I'll kind of click, let it explore, and I always run it into the TC. So right now, there's not really a whole lot for me to do. It's just kind of keeping my my TC active, making a bunch of builds until I hit 20 pop. So yeah, you can see there, right, kind of ran under the TC. But this time, I've been using my scout a lot more, like manually. So that way I don't run into the issue where I send my scout in and it dies by their TC. So that's been a slight improvement. Clicking up to Loom now, and then we're gonna click up to Feudal Age. Like I said, slight inefficiency here. I can click up, what are you doing? So yeah, I got distracted. I could have clicked up, I mean, ages earlier. Like, I could have clicked up so much earlier and could, yeah, been even further ahead. But I simply choked, so that's on me. Definitely something I need to work on. I'll probably do some practice tonight, just optimizing my build order. But yeah, just walling up, trying to ensure that I don't get scout rushed or anything crazy here. You can see he's still kind of gathering his eco. He just clicked up to feudal. So I'm in a pretty good position. I'm leaving this gap open. As soon as feudal finishes, I'm gonna put a range in there. Yeah, so this guy's gonna go to the range, building a house so I can have enough pop to start supporting my archer production. And then not really, I don't really know how many bills I should go up to here. Probably less than I've been going up to. I go, I think, to like 30 bills or something. So that's definitely not optimized. So he just got up to feudal. I always forget double bit axe, which I need to stop forgetting. And then yeah, he tries to go for my Vil here. I'm just gonna go protect her with my scout. She's gonna finish off the wall, and we'll get archers coming in right now. So we have enough for archers. We have plenty of gold, plenty of wood. He sneaks in right here. I didn't realize I left a little gap there. But that's alright. We'll take him out with the archer anyway. I think he kills one, but then my scout just cleans him up. So it's not really a big deal. So yeah, I feel like I'm up at this point because I still have a scout. He doesn't. He doesn't think he's producing military though. Yeah, so he's going for a scout rush, right? So super important that we, yeah, he's going for double bit axe. I just researched double bit axe and fletching because I'm going for that archer build that I mentioned earlier. But yeah, very important that I got all my walls up because otherwise his scouts would have free reign. And then yeah, I patched up that hole. I accidentally built one militia here. Didn't really mean to do that. Because yeah, I need to click up the castle. So you can see we've got 31 bills, 32 now. So I probably need to look at optimizing this build order a little bit more. It looks like he's getting some cav upgrades, getting bloodlines. All I can really get on the archer right now is some blacksmith upgrades. So he's kind of just harassing me. I'm not super worried about it. He's trying to break in this wall here. I just have my build fix it up. I'm not really worried. I can just defend him every day. So this is another reason why those archers are so good. Is because with my militia, I have to go out, and if he does have something like archers, or he has something like scouts, which he has here, yeah, you can see he's going skirms to try and counter my archers. But if he goes something like that, it's very hard for me to defend with my militia. They're just not super flexible. The archers are a little bit more flexible, so I feel like that's another perk. I wish I could go scouts with the Vikings. I can't because I know scout rush is like one of the best things you can do in the game. But the archers, I feel like they can make up for a super good defense. So yeah, like, I'm trying to break in my wall, just push him back, even with skirms, right? Still can't really get it. So I go men at arms here because I know that my militia is the one thing that can really counter the skirms. It's very good value. He still hasn't killed a single one of my military units. Yeah, he hasn't killed a single one of mine. We're up to castle. He just clicked up to castle. He's making a bunch of militia to counter skirms. And now the goal is to get a castle up, get a forward castle, get a forward siege, and then kind of roll his base here. So, yeah, I mean, pretty standard. Down here. Once again, just taking out archers, going to kill him, have my build fix up the wall. Not a super big deal. We are up to crossbows, getting botched and arrow now. I break down my wall. I'm like, alright, it's time to go forward. So I keep these dudes here to defend. Just trying to constantly maintain production of these Vils, crossbowmen. I can do a pretty job here. Yeah, like look, because my crossbows are so upgraded. Even his scouts can't do anything. His skirms, alright, they pose a little bit of a problem for me, but I have, like I said, men at arms. As long as I keep those two close, not really all that good. It's so much damage. Skirms is that 11 skirms, and it took them a whole 33 shots after. And then I just have my controlling side to side. This is something I learned from Terra. You can soak up way more damage than you're actually worth, and then I just have to. He kind of takes me out here. I feel like it's an okay trade because once again, I'm still producing. He takes me out here. He made knights, but look at my army, right? I'm ready for another wave. He's hurting a little bit, right? 17 to 24. And then he kind of brings him up in here. I didn't even realize that I had this completely open. I should have realized that probably sooner than I did. So he kind of comes in here, wrecks my opponent, just having a straight light on him. got his castle going. Once again, just absolutely destroying my economy back here. Which honestly he's not doing very good. Like I said, if he just committed a little bit more on those knights, he could have me. Because I'm completely at this point. I didn't realize he got back here this early. So now he realized it. He's like, oh, I have free reign to do whatever I want. I think he's just so focused on trying to defend. But this is a big misplay on my part.
Yeah.
And I kind of stopped build production. I should keep them going. I have the food to maintain it. I can also sell a bunch of food to get more. Yeah, full siege. So I'm attention 100% focused on them. Very bad. Because yeah, like I said, he could take these four days absolutely right now. These guys, it's probably I should just back here. Thought process was there. His castle's about to go down. He then goes when he does it here.
So.
You can see he's kind of moving some of his builds out. Now he goes in. Right, so wrecking my economy. I have no idea that this is happening. I never used this piece. I'm destroying his mountain, taking him out. Basically swapping bases. I didn't realize that these were here until very much. Check them. Outposts up around here so I can get warning. I need to have it for sure. Yeah, so at this point he's functionally dead. He has no CC, and he doesn't have any he takes out one of my which he can do, and then I think so he can see he sent all his bills forward to make this TC. Once again, I'm completely unaware that this is happening. So I think I move on there. I'm kind of stopping producing some crossbow. I've like kind of stopped making units because I don't have any food production, right? I have no way of making anything other than crossbowmen, and I didn't realize it until about now. So I have, some crossbowmen and some scouts to defend. He's got his elite skirms now. Yeah, he's got his elite skirms. I'm still missing like a eco upgrade here for farms. Doesn't really matter because I have no farms anyways. He's got a TC here. He's trying to rebuild his base. I'm winning, like very much winning here. He destroyed my economy. I have a lot of military left over, and I was just like, I had no idea where he was still at. So yeah, I think what I'm gonna do in the future is get like one mill to build a couple outposts around my base, just so I can see what's happening. Because this has happened to me. This is like, yeah, he like throws a GG in. But this has happened multiple times to me, where people will like sneak their units up and like put them in a corner or somewhere near me, and they have a lot of units contesting me right outside my base, and I have no idea where they're at. And this is one of the other issues with not having really any cav. Is that it's hard for me to scout the map because my units do move a lot slower because they're just going like siege, archers, infantry. So either I need to make more outposts or I need to have some scouts that are like patrolling outside my base. I could like set one up here, one up here, one up here, and then when those die, I'll know, oh hey, the enemy has, come over here. So just some bad awareness on my part, but overall, not like a horrible game. I did pretty well. He was like 100 elo less, so it's not like super impressive or anything. But yeah, here's the stats if anyone's curious. Here's kind of so you can see like uh good, and then my economy, you can see the black line just get destroyed, right? So he just absolutely wrecks my economy. But I destroyed his military, right? So that's kind of his downfall is my military was just better. He started producing units a little bit earlier than I did. I think with the scouts, he was getting that going a little bit earlier. Um, but I got my military up a little bit better. So yeah, that's all I got. Thanks for watching, and hopefully I'll be 900 elo soon, up to 1,000, and then I will be happy. And then from there, I guess we'll just see how far I can climb. I've never really been like super,
Win.
super good and competitive at games. I
버섯으로.
played a lot of shooters in the past. I've never really been good at those, so
Sveiki,
I'm hoping that I'm,
ką sakysi?
somewhat decent at RTS, which it seems like
Klausau.
I'm doing, pretty well. I feel like at least watching all
Aš
these videos and
pasiruošusi.
stuff on like how to play this game, I feel pretty
Klausau.
good um, about my
Sveiki,
progress so far,
ką
but
sakysi?
we'll see kind of as it progresses. But yeah, definitely some awareness stuff that needs to get better for me. So thanks for watching. Bye.